The first time I ate the combination of eggplants and apples, I was simply blown away. And this was in the dish called Sootwangan, which comes from the state of Kashmir in India. Thanks to Auntie Shene, Sudha's mom, who introduced me to this dish. I had to learn this, and today I'm trying to recreate. So these are the ingredients that you need in order to prepare this dish. Now, if you like tanginess, you can use 2 apples. So we'll chop the eggplants in long pieces. If you have tender eggplants, that's what we need. Less the seeds, the better. So I actually bought 3 of them from the market, and this one that I'm chopping now is from my kitchen garden. Next, we'll cut the apple into 4 pieces. Just remove the seeds. As I mentioned earlier on, if you like more tanginess, you can add 1 more apple. Once the eggplants are chopped, soak them in water so that when you're frying, it will absorb less oil. In another kadhai, heat enough oil for deep fry. Start frying the eggplants. So fry them till they turn golden brown. Press them a little bit just to make sure all the moisture is out. Go ahead and fry the rest of the eggplants. They look so good. Once you're done with the eggplants, start frying the apples. Now be very careful, as apples have a lot of moisture and oil may splash while you're frying them. So fry them till they are soft. They are looking so delicious. I just want to eat them right away. So you can see they have got the right texture. They look nice and soft. So they are ready to be taken out. So all the eggplants and apples have now been fried. Next, we are going to take a flat pan and add 2 tablespoons of mustard oil. Allow it to warm and then add a teaspoon and a half of coriander powder, a teaspoon of cumin powder, and a teaspoon of Kashmiri chili powder. And then we will add a little bit of water and cook this masala. Now this is where I did something a little different than what I saw Auntie do. So you can actually take a bowl, add 2-3 tablespoons of water, and then mix the coriander powder, cumin powder, the Kashmiri chili, and salt, and then pour it in the oil once it is warm. So you cook the masala for 2-3 minutes and then add some more water. We just want to make sure that the masala is cooked well so that the raw smell of the masalas go away. You can see tiny bubbles popping up in the corner, which means it's time for us to add the slit green chilies and the fried apples and eggplants. Now be very gentle with the eggplants. Next, add water, partially covering the eggplants and the apples. We don't want too much water. So once you have added the water, we are going to cover the pan with the lid and allow it to cook for 5-6 minutes. Remove the lid and check. So you can see the water has reduced a little bit, but still we'll go ahead and cook for some more time, and you will see that the eggplants have come together. The apples would have almost melted. Now, as I mentioned earlier also, handle the eggplants very, very gently, because we don't want it to be a paste. So you can see the water has dried and the eggplants and the apples have come together. They're ready to be served. That evening I was meeting these girls for dinner, so I carried the dish and they just loved it. You can serve this with parathas. Thank you for watching. Do like, share and subscribe.